to our February 2018 recruiting tips for juniors here in men's basketball. Let's go over real quickly what we covered back in January. So first and foremost, you want to get your transcripts up there on the profile. Many schools, your semester should have finished either in December or in January. So very important to get that unofficial copy of your transcript on the profile here so coaches can see your cumulative GPA. They want to see that. They're not going to take your word for it. A former coach, 9 times out of 10, when I asked the kid what his GPA was, it was usually a little less on the transcript than what was self-reported. So get that up there so coaches can see the classes you've taken and the grades that you're getting and see your cumulative GPA from a school document. Just needs to be an unofficial transcript, so get it from your guidance counselor. They'll print it off and hand it to you. Then on your end, take a picture or scan it on your side and upload it just like you would a profile picture into our edit profile academic section in our academic files. Okay, so get that up there, update your GPA. Many of you will be taking the ACT or SAT, so make sure you're getting ready to post those as well. Make sure we're getting film from your high school season. This is the most important part of the profile. Verified film, once again, just means that we do editing, so send us 5 to 7 of your better full games at the same time and identify who you are in the film, and then we'll pull out your individual clips to make about a 5-minute highlight film and post it to the profile. Every membership has a different number of verified films. Some memberships it's 1, 2, 4, unlimited. So know what your membership has and utilize that here if you can. The other type of film is unverified. All that means is that you've done the editing, and this can be a YouTube link or a Huddle film that you've made on your end where you just copy and paste that film onto the profile, but going to the edit profile video section, and then you can upload just by copying and pasting that link to the video section. Any questions with film, give us a call. I know this has got the most moving parts and can be pretty frustrating, so either email us at video@ncsasports.org or call us at 877-845-6272, and we can help or troubleshoot right over the phone in getting us film. As we get film up here, recruiting is going to start picking up for your class, okay? College coaches are getting out of their season. You're getting out of your season. So here in the spring and summer, coaches spend a lot of time looking at the junior class going into their senior year. So fill out recruiting questionnaires. This is the first step in the recruiting process. This gets your information into the coach's recruiting database, and that's what they operate out of when it comes to who they communicate with and move forward in their recruiting funnel. This shows the coach that you're interested. As a former coach, when I gave this to a student athlete, this was a minor task that takes about 3 to 5 minutes, and I could gauge whether or not that student athlete had initial interest in us. So going and filling it out on your end, takes the initiative and shows that coach you're very interested in their school, that you've sought that out and spent 3 to 5 minutes to fill this out. This allows them to move you through their recruiting funnel. So what they're going to do is take notes on the conversations they have with you moving forward in that database as they evaluate to rank you against other recruits or take notes on your game. And then down the line, have we evaluated him in person? Has he visited our school? Has he applied? Have we offered? And has he committed? So they're going to make sure you're checking those marks as you're moving forward, and want to do that through their recruiting database. These can be found on the school's athletic or men's basketball page, so seek those out on the school's athletic or men's page. And then fill out your recruiting questionnaire with your top 20 to 25 schools this spring if you haven't already. So that way, these coaches are getting email notifications that you filled that out and are interested in their school and have set the table to start to be recruited by them. Once you fill that out, the main thing is then to follow up with an introduction email. So from here on out, electronic communication is always allowed. So this is a sample introduction email that you want to send to a college coach. Your subject line should contain your name, your grad year, position, height and weight, GPA, and state. Keep it specific on who you are there, so that way it pops off to the coaches. Send it to the whole coaching staff, and address it with a dear and then the school's name, coaching staff. The first paragraph, you should start off by introducing yourself and then going into your athletic and academic comments through your high school career. Keep this short and to the point, okay? Coaches will want to know more about you later on, but give them the meat here on who you are, what you've accomplished, and where you're at academically in the classroom and with your test scores, or when you'll be taking those test scores. So they want to know the facts and awards that you've won. The second paragraph should be more specific on why you're interested in at schools. Point out their record. How are they doing this year? Point that out. The majors that they offer, the location that it's in, whatever stands out to you, be specific. Take your time and really work on this second paragraph. This shouldn't be a copy and paste where you just change the school's name and it reads exactly the same with every email. Be specific and point that out. Also point out that you filled out their recruiting questionnaire. That'll allow the coach to go back in and not follow up with you saying, hey, we really like you. Here's a recruiting questionnaire to fill out when you've already done that. So point that out so that way they know it's specific and it's a follow-up to that. The third paragraph, direct them to your NCSA profile and ask them to view your film and ask a question. What's your timeline with the class of 2019? Some coaches may be a little bit more engaged right now. Others may say, send us your AAU schedule and we'll get out to see it, this spring and summer. Where others may be more focused on the class of 2018 right now and say, we'll pick it up, late summer or into the fall with your class. So have a good gauge of what they're looking for or what their timeline is here in recruiting your class. Then include your link and thank them for your time and then sign it with your name and a cell phone number they can follow up with. All right. Looking ahead to the next few months, off-season plan, really starts to pick up here in March with AAU camps and showcases. We'll cover that next month. And then making sure you have your ACT, SAT on the radar here for the spring. The ACT is offered in February, April, and June. The SAT is in March, May, and June. So look those up if you need to take those, and we recommend taking those here spring of your junior year. Any questions, give us a call at 877-845-6272 or to set up a coaching session, a one-on-one game plan here, call us at that number. But good luck here as your season is finishing up and looking forward to starting to build some more communication here as coaches really start to spend more time on your class here this spring and summer. Take care.